name's Christopher Sands. I've had the hiccups for, actually I don't know how long it is now. It's since February 2007, so. Well, they originally started in September of 2006. I had them for 2 weeks and then they just stopped completely randomly out of the blue. And then they reappeared in February of 2007 and I've had them ever since. No idea what caused it. It's like, imagine just sneezing and trying to remember when you started sneezing. You just wouldn't. It's just a thing that happens and you don't think about when it happened or why it happened. And then it carries on. And I can't think back to the first time it happened. Day to day is completely affected me in every way possible. I can't work, I can't sleep, I can't eat properly, I can't do all the things I enjoy, I can't create all the music that I love to enjoy creating. I kind of sit around, and while I'm like this, I find it extremely difficult to play guitar or play piano. But I'm still thinking of songs in my head. I can still think of a riff and think, oh, I'd really love to play that, but I wouldn't be able to concentrate on it. I can't put my mind to anything because it's such a distraction. It's just a complete distraction. And if I'm not hiccuping and I'm trying to play a piano, if I feel it coming on, I have to try and stop myself from hiccuping, and that's even worse because I have to stop completely what I'm doing, kind of coil up into a ball, strain a lot and try and stop myself. And it's the same like analogy with sneezing again. If you imagine you've got a sneeze coming on, you try and stop yourself sneezing, you really try and stop yourself, and you can't do anything else while you're at it. So it just completely stops me in my tracks. There's a lot of vomiting. I've got a heartburn problem anyway, so that doesn't help if I've got heartburn. At the same time, I end up bringing the acid up. And, any time I eat a big meal, or even a small meal, I end up bringing chunks up for hours afterwards. And sometimes if it gets too bad, I just end up sticking my fingers down my throat and just getting rid of it because I just can't deal with it for the next, say, 3 or 4 hours. General remedies, kind of, old wives' tales and the like. I've tried drinking pints of water backwards, forwards, upside down. I've tried honey, mustard, just a million different household things I've swallowed. Then I've tried kind of Indian herbal medicines. I've tried massages, yoga, hypnotherapy. Going in a hyperbolic chamber, an oxygen tank anyway. But I'm claustrophobic, so they closed the door and I panicked. But they let me have the oxygen mask on and carry on regardless, and that was good, but it didn't help. Hypnotherapy worked for about 20 minutes, but they're on and off anyway. They stop for 20 minutes after I have a teaspoon of peanut butter, and it doesn't mean it's the remedy. They just stopped at the right time. Sometimes if I've got a glass of water and I down a big glass of water and I hold my breath and I strain, I can make them stop. But it doesn't always work, and it doesn't generally work really. And it's just sometimes when they're really bad, I just keep drinking water and drinking water, and then throwing it back up because I've drunk too much water, and then keep on drinking more until they just stop. But I only do that rarely because it's really unpleasant. I've decided I'm strong now. There's nothing wrong with my body. I've had scans, I've had brain scans, chest scan, abdomen scan, I've got no cancers, no growths. So, to start with, they just said, after all these tests, they just said, look, there's nothing else we can do. We've tested you for everything. There's nothing wrong with you, but we can't figure out what this is. So I just started doing herbal remedies, Ayurvedic medicines, everything other than kind of NHS. And then further down the line, I ran out of herbal remedies to try. So I got in contact with my doctor. I got him to write a letter to various other doctors. One's got back in contact with me recently, and they're going to test the acid heartburn thing again, and then they're going to hopefully do some keyhole surgery and fix my heartburn, which hopefully might affect my hiccups, cure them, subdue them, or at least help me stop vomiting all the time.